Hey guys, so it's been a really long time since I filmed anything on this channel and I decided to resurrect it. So I wanted to show you how I created this look. And I wanted to do kind of a pretty smoky sort of look with like a little bit of green reflex on it. So this is what it looks like. And stay tuned if you want to see how I did this. Okay, so the first thing that I'm doing here is I'm just applying my foundation. The foundation that I'm using is our Physicians Formula Youthful Wear, and I'm just using my fingers to apply that, just because I don't like getting a brush dirty, and I find that my fingers kind of use the warmth to blend it into my skin. Alright, so I'm using the Tarte Amazonian Clay in Tipsy. It's a pretty coral orange sort of color, and I'm just applying that to my apples. Next, I'm using my NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder in Auburn just to fill in my brows a little bit. Next, I'm using a sample size of the NARS Coco Cabana highlighter just on my ring finger and applying it to my cheekbones, and I will also be applying it down the bridge of my nose just to add a little bit of light to my face and not have quite such a matte look. I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes using the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Original just to help my eyeshadow stay a little bit longer. I'm using Skimp from this Urban Decay Feminine palette and applying it as my highlight on my brow bone. This is just kind of a natural skin tone shade. Then I'm going to take this other shade called Lost, which is a really smoky dark brown, and apply that all over the lid. It's going to get a little crazy here, but don't worry about it being messy. It's all going to be okay in the end, I promise. Next, I'm going to use this kind of teal shade called Hijack, which is going to create kind of a duochrome color. I'm going to put it over where the brown is, and it's going to look kind of similar to shades such as Max Club or Too Faced Label Whore, if you have either of those. It's also kind of similar to one of the shades in the bottom of the Comfort Zone palette by Wet n Wild. So if you have either of those, you could use that instead. Next, I'm taking this fluffy Eco Tools brush, and I'm going to use this kind of matte medium brown shade just as a best friend color to kind of blend out the harshness of that dark smoky brown. Next, I'm going to take a matte light highlight shade and bring it into my inner corner just to bring some light in there because this smoky look can get a little bit dark. You can also use Skimp from the Urban Decay palette if you don't have this one. It'll create a very similar look. Next, I'm going to take an angled eyeliner brush and go back into that teal hijack shade and just line underneath my lash line on the bottom lid. Sometimes with smoky looks, if you don't put anything underneath there, it just looks a little bit wonky. So I'm going to go ahead and bring that 3/4 of the way in. Next, I'm going to take my Urban Decay Glide On Eyeliner Pencil in 0 and go ahead and apply that to my lower waterline. I'm just trying to bring a little bit of intensity in there because sometimes with really dark looks, if you don't do this, it looks a little bit strange. So I'm going to go ahead and line the waterline just to kind of bring out my lashes and make the look a little bit more deep. Next, I'm going to line my upper lash line, and I'm just using the Wet n Wild liquid liner in black. This is one of the cheapest liquid liners, and it looks so good. It's definitely my favorite, so you guys should check it out if you haven't yet. And I'm just going to use that to create a little bit of a wing. And I'm doing that on both sides. Now I'm going to curl my eyelashes. I'm just using my e.l.f. eyelash curler, and then I'm going to apply mascara. This is the Milani Total Lash Cover Mascara. For my lower lash line, I'm going to use the Nuance Mascara by Salma Hayek. You can get this at CVS. I haven't ever seen it anywhere else, but I like it because the brush is really, really small, so it's nice to get those lower lashes. For my lips, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Mega Shield Lipstick within these Adobe. It's a really nice peach sort of color, and it's a little bit bright, so I want to add a little bit of lip gloss. So I'm going to use my NYX or NYX lip gloss in Smoky Look, which is kind of a nice nude, creamy sort of color, which I like the way it looks with this smoky eye. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. thumbs up if you'd like to see more videos where I do voiceover, and leave a comment below on where you would wear this particular look. I'm probably going to wear it just throughout the day. I think it's an okay daily look, but it might be a little intense for some of you. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye!